Hey yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. My name's Brad Hart and we're back in the setup. We're back again, it's that time. We're back with another episode of Let's Talk, and today's episode we're discussing a few different things. Some things a little bit more negative, with actually two celebrities recently being arrested, and we're also touching on a new series which is coming across our screens very soon, which looks very, very exciting. But without further ado, sit back, pull up a chair, get comfy, sit on your bed, I don't mind, but grab a drink, get comfy, and let's talk. Okay, so let's just start it off with the negatives, because if we start it off with the negatives, can't really go downhill much more, can it? So first of all, we've had two celebrities that have recently been arrested and charged with two different things. First of all, let's start with Katie Price, or aka Jordan, Peter Andre's old other half. Now, she'd been up and down with her career. She was a nude model for quite a bit of time. She was on I'm a Celebrity, I'm a Celebrity to Get Me Out of Here, where she really started to kind of build up her career, but kind of for the negative reasons. And then she basically got known as the 40-year-old whose face was full of filler that married every single 20-year-old she could meet. Not me. And basically after a few years of an up and down career, questionable, Peter doing his own thing, getting married and settling down, and we didn't really know where she'd gone and what she was doing, and it was quite clear what she was doing. She was doing a lot of drugs. Also, I just want to say I'm not going to be mentioning any actual names of drugs in this video, just to ensure that we can obviously keep it moderated on the channel, but yeah. So Katie Price went very quiet and then started to pop up everywhere as the mother of the year because of Harvey, her son who has learning difficulties and is blind. And essentially she showed her beautiful side. She showed how amazing as a mother she is and how caring she is. And we thought Katie Price is actually not that much of a bad person. That was until she started to get back into the drugs again and the abuse. Now, the plot thickens. So Katie Price kind of got back onto the world of drugs and things of that nature while she was on our TV screens as this idol mother, and to my knowledge she was already banned for drink driving. Then she decides to go out in her BMW, her large beautiful BMW, on substances and also highly intoxicated, driving so fast that she actually flips it on a country road. Now let's just think about this even worse. Let's just imagine if the kids were in the car, Princess Junior, or even Harvey, or even the other little ones. Imagine if they were in the car. Imagine if the partner was in the car. It's disgusting, it's terrible, and it's not making me a happy chappy. So she was recently in court, and they've not come with the actual final outcome yet, but she did plead guilty and admitted everything. She'd already been out of rehab and in rehab, in and out all about, shaking it all about, clearly shoving stuff up her nose and doing the hokey pokey and turn around. But she was doing that many drugs that she was in and out of rehab. We thought she was back, we thought she'd rekindled her career, but no, she flipped to BMW. Now let's move away from Katie Price and move on to an actual UFC fighter who's just been arrested for domestic abuse and some other charges. Jon Jones was actually recently caught after his partner had come forward and she'd cut her nose, there was blood from her mouth and things of that nature, and basically had gotten into a physical altercation with Jon. They soon came back after and she said that obviously Jon didn't hit her and it was just a bit of rough play, but it's not the first time Jon's been done. There's footage all over YouTube of Jon actually being arrested, pulled over for driving under the influence. There's loads and loads and loads. And where do we draw the line? Jon Jones was such a great fighter. He beat Daniel Cormier twice. We loved him. He just knocked people out. He had that ferocious edge. And now he's going out and he's hurting his partner. We've got two celebrities here that have so much potential but are ruining massively. And it is disgusting obviously what Jon's done and disgusting what Katie's done. But the biggest thing about this is it's almost like it brings out who they really are, and it's quite upsetting to see. And finally, let's talk about PEACEMAKER, the new series coming along on our screens very, very soon. I recently went and watched The Suicide Squad. I actually saw it twice in about a week and a half, and it was a really, really good film. I wasn't too sure on it personally because of the first Suicide Squad. I was so hyped for. I was younger, a lot younger. I was so hyped. I went to the midnight release for it and it was awful. I wasn't excited after halfway through the film. Jared Leto's Joker disappointed me and it just wasn't really what was pulling me in. That was my PlayStation 5 noise. So then just after that, Okay, the plot thickens. We get The Suicide Squad, this time directed by James Gunn, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, with a new take with some of the older characters and some similar characters. For example, with Idris Elba's character, who also played something very similar to Will Smith's character in the previous film, but still different roles. There was no replacing at all, it was a fresh new take. And I think this was quite nice because it kind of, we didn't really ignore the other film. We acknowledged it happened, but we're going to do it again, we're going to do it better. And then obviously Margot Robbie reprised her role as Harley. But in that was John Cena's Peacemaker. A very strange mushroomed helmet, kind of good but bad character, who's just absolutely massive. His arms are absolutely huge. They were filling up the cinema screen. But yeah, so now they've done the Suicide Squad. The Peacemaker character got so loved. I'm not going to spoil it, but towards the ending, we thought there wasn't going to be a Peacemaker series, and then obviously everything's okay, and now we've got a Peacemaker series, and the trailer or sneak peek has just dropped where he walks into a restaurant or cafe in his full kit, and it looks pretty cool. And I'm really excited to see where HBO Max are going to go with this, because I think it's a bit of a cool new take for HBO Max, because HBO and DC have just got catching up. Come on, they've just got catching up, and with this and with the Suicide Squad and the Batman, I think we could revive DC. I think we could get what we wanted. But obviously we've got to wait till these things are out, and once they're out, I'm going to do a little video on what I thought about it, because it looks really, really exciting, and I can't wait to get my teeth stuck into it. But without further ado, guys, I really, really thank you for watching today's video. We've covered a few different topics, and it's been really good being back on camera talking to you guys. We've currently hit 43 subscribers. If we could hit 50 very, very soon, I'd really, really appreciate it, and I'll do something special for our 50 subscriber landmark. We're getting closer by the day, and I can't wait to hit that landmark, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.